Breaking news. Girl Named Tom is in Santa Barbara on Friday, July 11th at 8 p.m. at the Lobero Theater. From a small town and touring in a minivan to sold out arenas, Girl Named Tom's rise has been nothing short of meteoric. America's favorite siblings, Becca, Caleb, and Joshua, grew up making music together, and they officially formed Girl Named Tom in 2019. They hit the road with a self-funded tour and their debut EP, Another World. Their tight harmonies and heartfelt songwriting captivated their audiences from the East Coast to the West Coast, earning them a place in history as the first group to win The Voice in 2021. And since then, they have sold over 100,000 tickets across 40 states, headlined nationwide tours, performed at the Grand Ole Opry, the iconic Bluebird Cafe in Nashville, the Troubadour, and the Indianapolis 500, and have appeared on The Ellen Show. They've shared the stage with the Nashville Symphony Orchestra, Kelsey Ballerini, Lady A, and Pentatonics. Their signature sound remains unmistakably their own, fusing folk, pop, and sibling magic to create music that shakes the feet and moves the soul. They have released 3 new singles this year: Waters, Locked in Your Love, and their most recent, Lucky One. The day that they are in Santa Barbara, California, July 11th, Friday, July 11th, they're releasing a new EP, and I can't wait. And did I mention the Girl Named Tom are just plain old cool? Welcome, guys.
Jeremiah,
Thank you,
you
Jeremiah.
always amaze us with your words. Thank you for having us back on your show. We truly are honored to be here.
It is so good to see you, and I'm so sorry that there's a heat dome over you right now where you're at home. It's real nice and cool in California. Come on out and
Oh,
test the waters.
stop it.
Thank God for AC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
We're
my
doing
God.
okay.
I know the summer is here, and your tour is hot for sure. So I want you to be honest with me. Did you add the Santa Barbara tour date just for me?
Just to visit you. We've never met in person, right? That's true.
No, but it feels like I've known you forever.
Exactly. So yeah, we put that Santa Barbara date on just for you, man.
I appreciate it. Well, I've whined every single show. I whine and I
That's
whine
true.
and I beg and I say, when are you coming to Santa Barbara?
Yeah. We've gotten close before,
You just
but
got sick of me crying about it.
yeah. We gotta shut that guy up.
Shut him up and let's just go. Can't be that bad out
Get
there.
over with. Yeah, no,
Let's
that's
get it
we're
over
looking
with.
forward to it so much.
It's beautiful.
Well, what do you guys know about Santa Barbara? What have you heard?
Oh, I mean, it's beautiful. From the photographs, I've been looking for hotels and things, and I love the architecture of the building. I've also heard that there's strict guidelines in what can be built and what,
Hmm.
um,
Oh
like
yeah.
how the buildings are made
HOA.
and kept up. So I'm excited to walk around, excited to be right on the coast. I mean,
Mm.
there's nothing better than a city right on the coast.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you've been to like the south of France, it's like that. It's almost
Oh,
I mean, it's stucco, what you mentioned with architecture. There are only 3 or 4 paint colors you can use in Santa Barbara.
wow.
You cannot choose your own paint color for your house. You've got to, there's all the roofs are Spanish stucco tile. So
Mm.
it's, you just look up in the hills and it's like the French Riviera. It's beautiful. You guys will have fun. Too bad you're not here longer, but it's going to most likely make you want to come back.
Mhm.
And
I'm
then
Oh, I already
I'm
know.
already, yeah, I'm already feeling that. Yeah.
Becky, if you need help with those hotels and stuff, just let me know. I've
oh,
lived here a
awesome.
long time.
Thanks.
What do you guys want to do when you're here?
Ooh.
Definitely go for a run in the morning on the coast. That
Yeah.
would be very fun.
Find some kind of cafe to go out to lunch. Do you have any recommendations?
I do. I'm going to send you some. I'm going
Please.
to send you a good list. But Joshua, there's a great, I don't know if you've seen in the photos, there's a great beachfront, like almost like when you're in Venice, California, with that nice,
Mm-hmm.
path to run on with palm trees and the ocean on one side. You're going to
What I'm
enjoy
talking
it. You're going to have a
That's
great
what I'm
time here.
talking about. Yeah.
And the Lobero Theater is great. It's a good spot to be for Santa Barbara. It's a good, the acoustics are great. It's not too big and not too small, so it's a nice, you can connect with the audience, I think, pretty well there.
Cool. The acoustics are great. Like, do you think we
Yeah,
could do something
yeah.
off mic potentially too?
Off mic, maybe. It's really not that big. I
Yeah.
think there's 500. I don't know for sure, but I
Okay.
think around 500 seats. But it's just built. Um, Intimate, where
Yeah.
you feel like every
Cool.
seat feels pretty good and like you're right there at the stage. So
That's our
maybe,
favorite.
could be. I'm not a professional sound guy, but it could be. I'd hate to tell you to go off mic and then it's terrible. You're like,
We'll ask.
Jeremiah.
We'll ask because that's one of our favorite things to incorporate where we can. An a
Yeah.
cappella song with no instruments, just our voices, and the crowd really has to turn their ears on extra to hear us. It's fun.
That sounds like fun. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to see you guys in concert, honestly. I'm so excited. So excited I got my tickets. So your new single out right now is called Lucky One. And it speaks for those who have survived betrayal and found inner resilience. It's a hauntingly fierce anthem of freedom, healing, and reclaimed power. So, and I've been watching the videos and I've seen your posts on this one, Becca, mainly with you.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys know this, but my listeners know this about me, that I am Becca's unofficial third brother.
Oh.
And I have one question for you, Becca. What's his name and where is he? We're not going to
Oh.
stand for this.
Oh, my goodness. This is a comment that I've been seeing a lot, and I just want to give a disclaimer that I have not been brutally betrayed by someone in a relationship sense. I have not been abused. I have not been mistreated, and I just want to say that to be honest and transparent. It's important to me.
Hmm.
This story speaks to toxic relationships, and in this way, I'm taking on the responsibility of telling a story, but it's not my own. And I've been honored to see this song's impact with people that have been through toxic relationships and are on healing journeys, or maybe they're not yet. Maybe they're still building the courage to break away. And this could go romantic relationships. This could also go business relationships, partnerships, friendships, family relationships too. Like heartbreak takes on so many different forms. But yeah, as far as like, where is this guy? I know that the posts have probably been a little misleading, and I don't feel good about that.
Oh
I've
no.
been trying to use language that speaks to a wider heartbreak instead of just, oh, this is about me, and this it's really not about me at all. I hope that people can hear this song and relate to it in whatever they need, and draw strength from it.
It's about those people that unfortunately can relate to this song,
Yeah,
which is unfortunately is a lot of people.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
We do know
Yeah,
like people who are,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
going through stuff like this.
Yeah, unfortunately, we come across those people in our lives quite a bit that
yeah.
are the toxic relationships, and you've really got to be strong to steer through it and to keep that compass pointed in the right direction. I was just kind of joking about that. I just want you, and I'm glad that you cleared that up because if that was true, if my first interpretation of the lyrics was what I thought it was, then I would feel really bad that you had to go through that, Becca,
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for saying
or
that.
or anybody. But we've all had those, haven't we? Unfortunately, those toxic relationships, and it feels like it's become sort of a movement in a way. The song. Um, Tell me about your experience since releasing the song, like the stories that you hear, or the people that come to you and say that you touch them, or that this song that you guys put out reached them in some way, that they related and they gained some strength from it.
Yes. Yes, just last week we were at the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville, and a woman came up after the show and she had tears in her eyes, and we got to hear her story a little bit, and she shared that Lucky One really resonated with her, and it was exactly what she needed to hear. And as songwriters, that is gold. That is exactly what we want to accomplish. Just for people to not see us when we perform a song, but to see themselves and to
Yeah.
resonate and take what they need and draw strength. So yeah, and then online too, as we've been sharing the song, we get DMs, we get messages of people who are finding their power or long ago can relate, and realize that they took their life by the horns and chose a different path for themselves. And that takes so much courage. I commend every single person who has had to make that hard call to
Yeah.
step away and break free. So it's been very, very inspiring. We had hopes in the room that we were writing the song. We had hopes that this could reach people and be an anthem. So seeing this impact, hearing the stories is everything.
Yeah, and too, when we made our music video, it features a lot of women, and it's like this community of women and resilience and togetherness that, yeah, we really do want it to be a movement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And at the end of the video, Josh and Caleb come and stand behind the women as a way of saying, I'm here for you too. It doesn't have to be just women supporting women.
Mhm.
It's all
That's
people supporting
important.
people. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
important because we've been drawing the line between men and women a lot lately, and really, in the end, you know, we need to support each other and
Absolutely.
not put up walls and push each other away, but support each other. I really love the song. It's a beautiful song. We're going to play it here in just a moment coming up. Lucky One is the track. You guys have put out 3 new songs on your own this year: Waters, Locked in Your Love, and Lucky One, all which we have been playing in heavy rotation on Radio Evolve here in Santa Barbara since we launched last week. And then there are 4 new tracks, if I understand it right, set to drop with Girl Named Tom's new EP on Friday, July 11th, coming up, and not too long here. Can we pre-save this? Is there? And I didn't know the name. I looked all over and I couldn't find the name. Is there a name for the EP? Do you guys want to put that out yet or not yet?
It'll be announced soon. I think
Announce soon.
end of this week it'll be announced,
You guys are too good with your social media. It's always kind of a tease and then a lot of fun. And uh, I don't think anybody does it. I've never seen anybody do it better than you. You really, as a fan, you get to know you guys, but you have to keep up. You've got to, you know, it's so funny because I like everything. So as soon as I open Instagram, the very first thing I see is something from you guys every day. But I love that because I'm thinking, that's how you get to know. That's how
Yeah.
you really bond with fans and with with you as the musicians.
well,
Yeah.
thanks for saying that, because sometimes it feels like just
A lot of
Hamster
work.
wheel of nothing.
yeah, clawing at the air, and
Yeah.
it's like, why are we doing this, guys? But I'm glad to hear that there is a connection piece, and there is some
Community
community being
building.
built in that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Well,
yeah,
you know how a relationship, the really good ones that you have in your life, they take some work, right? And they're layers and layers and layers, and then and that's what you guys do so well. I think you slowly give a give a full 360 view of you guys as people. You
Mhm.
start to really get to know you, and appreciate you, the music, and but also appreciate you as people. So I think you
Mhm.
really do a great job there. You've always been known for being true to yourselves and true to your fans, musically and personally. How does this new album show your growth and maturity as a band? What do you guys
Mhm.
think? What
Yeah.
Great question.
Well,
whoever wants to take it.
thematically, it does ask the question of then and now. Who are we then? Who are we now? What have we lost? What have we gained? So thematically, lyrically, it explores some of the growth that we've experienced, and evolution.
Hardships,
Yep.
joys.
Right. And then musically, I mean, I would say each song is better than the last in a lot of ways, and they're just really great songs that we really believe in, and there's
Mhm.
depth to them. And uh, yeah, so I think the growth is obvious in the music, and then in the lyrics too. You get
Mhm.
to read into it as far as you want.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's a cool thing.
Well, congratulations. Can't wait to hear it come out. Are you going to play a lot of this new music when people see you on tour?
Oh
This
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Return to the Wild tour?
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. We will be returning to the wild because we started this band, just the three of us. And we've been touring with a bassist and a drummer for the last while. And this feels a little bit more of a stripped down version of Girl Named Tom, Jeremiah. So you'll get
Uh-huh.
to hear the harmonies floating over everything. And we're trying to hone in our sound in the way of like finding what is the truest form of Girl Named Tom. And we love the bass and the drums too, but how can they nestle underneath our,
Vocals.
vocals?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna get a great show. I'm so excited. We were just making a set list today, and the songs are just, and the favorites are in there too, the covers songs. But we really think that, this our favorites are our originals to perform.
Mhm.
So hopefully those connect too.
Oh, this sounds like such a great show. I'm glad I got my tickets, and I want to encourage everybody out there. You better go get your tickets because it looked like it was getting close to being sold out at the Lobero Theater Friday, July 11th. Girl Named Tom is there 8 p.m. Go now. Don't wait. Don't put this off. Go get your tickets, and let's give Girl Named Tom a big Santa Barbara welcome show. Show you guys how we do it here. The Girl Named Tom love.
Yeah.
Girl Named Tom's Return to the Wild 2025 acoustic tour. You can catch them in Southern California on July 10th in
Mhm.
Los Angeles. To all our Radio Candy radio listeners out there, go check them out at the Troubadour. Iconic theater, um, new iconic band, Girl Named Tom. Again, July 10th at the Troubadour in Los Angeles. In Santa Barbara, the Lobero Theater at 8 p.m. and the Helwig Winery in Plymouth, California on the 12th. They're coming in fast, they're coming in hot, and they're going to be gone before you know it. So don't miss them. Don't miss a chance. I mean, this is your chance to see Girl Named Tom. Um, you've heard their music a lot on this show, and now you got to see them in person. For a complete list of Girl Named Tom's Return to the Wild acoustic tour dates for summer 2025, go to girlnamedtom.com/tour or just click on the tour button. As you're hovering over going to the tour button, check out their music and buy some merch and support Girl Named Tom. You guys, I want you to tell me about the Girl Named Tom Insider before I let you go. I think this is really great. And tell us, first of all, the reason for the Girl Named Tom Insider and what the Girl Named Tom Insiders can expect by joining the club.
Yeah, like you said, when you're hovering over our website homepage there,
Mhm.
you'll see a tab that says G&T Insiders, and Like Josh was saying earlier, we want to build community. And like you were saying about when you're going through Instagram, it's hard to keep up with everything. And social media is great for a lot of things, but it's not great for us to really connect, for us to really be vulnerable. Um, and so G&T Insiders lets us share stories that we would never share on social media, and some demos, some music that we would never publish as like an official Girl Named Tom release, but is really special to us. And so G&T Insider members, it's a monthly subscription that really will allow us to continue to make music, because making music in today's world is super expensive, especially as an independent artist. And so if you can sign up, there's all kinds of, four different tiers. So it's really customizable to your budget. And we would love to have you as a G&T Insider. You'll get to read journal type entries and learn more behind the scenes.
It's really
Ooh.
cool. It's really cool to hear like some of the first demos of songs that are
Yeah.
like just being released now that, you know, some of these we wrote 4 years ago. And so like you hear like the tiny spark that turned into like a flame. Yeah, it's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that. The spark of the song that turned into a flame.
That's good. That's
It's
good.
very good.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for spending time with me. I know it's so hot there. Get back in the pool. Um, and again, for everybody out there, the new single is Lucky One. We're going to play in just a second here. But the tour, the Girl Named Tom tour dates for Summer Tour 2025, Acoustic Tour, Troubadour, 710, Lobero, 711, and 712, Helwig Winery, Plymouth, California. Catch up with them somewhere, but don't miss out. Girlnamedtom.com. Hey, Becca, will you do me the honor of introducing Lucky One for the listeners?
Yes. This is Girl Named Tom, and you're listening to Lucky One, our newest single.
Enjoy, listen more, and evolve. And go see Girl Named Tom.